Hi guys, this is Toast, and today I wanted to talk about, or more so point out and ask why, about lower plates that are unprotected. Like for example on the Challenger 2, on most Challenger 2s actually, there is just nothing protecting it on the lower plate. It's only 70 millimeters. And as you can see, the composite armor is basically only on the upper frontal plate and goes a little to the lower frontal plate. And the Challenger 2, from what I know, is actually a odd one in this example, because from what I know and understand about Challenger 2s, by design, when they go into a mission, they have era fitted on the lower plate by design. And like on one of the Challengers, maybe it's PES, yes, there is composite armor with Nera elements, not exactly era, but if it's just holding era, then why? Because era is kind of obsolete. Well, not entirely, but it won't really protect a lot on the lower plate here, especially from the Sabo shells. I mean, Sabo, the darts, I mean. In the Challenger, at least there is that they fit something on here. Like for example, on this one there is actually composite armor, 320 millimeters. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. But there are also other tanks like the Japanese Type 10. There is just nothing protecting it on the lower plate. Completely nothing. Like, it's just 14 millimeters, which can be penetrated by autocannons, of course. So you're telling me the front plate of Type 10 can just be penetrated by autocannons and hit straight into this fuel tank, the driver, and potentially maybe even the ammo that potentially maybe will explode? That's kind of crazy to me. On the Chinese vehicles as well, I didn't mention it in my Chinese vehicles video, but there's also just 18 millimeters of frontal armor. At least it's slightly angled, so it's like 135 or something like that. But it's still not protected, and you can shoot straight into the ammo rack, into the carousel. Not that great, you know. And Italy, Ariete AMV, 50 millimeters of lower frontal plate, and the composite, well, not even composite, it's just spaced armor. This goes on the frontal plate, so I guess it really doesn't have absolutely any armor on the frontal plate, so yeah, I guess that's fair at least. But still, yeah, that's pretty weird to me. And the French Leclercs, by the way, very nice looking tanks. But yeah, composite armor only on the frontal and above the upper frontal plate, and on the lower frontal plate it's just 50 millimeters. Another thing that can be penetrated by autocannons, probably, I'm not sure. And it can also just go straight into the ammo, probably, and into the driver too. And the Western tanks have it all covered. By Western tanks I mean USA and Germany, and that's that. And they have it covered. I really like actually how it's done in the Abrams. Above the upper frontal plate, there is just a plate angled, or like, is that like, oh yeah, it tells me 83 millimeters. And the lower frontal plate is so hidden and so angled, like it's 81 degrees also. And it's just entirely covered here. And if you shoot here, you probably won't go through. Not sure, but you probably won't. And on the Leopard as well, very nicely covered front. The upper and lower frontal plate is entirely protected. Very nice protection. So basically what I'm saying is like, all these tanks just have very mediocrely protected holes on the lower frontal plate, and I just don't get it. It's kind of crazy to me that they would do something like that. And like, if anyone can explain why is it like that, please tell me. Of course, I did try searching at least something about that, but I'm still not sure why this happens. Especially that there are tanks that cover it entirely, like 2A6 and Leopard 2s basically. So it's just really weird to me. But yeah, I think that was that for what I wanted to say about that. I'm real confused about this. I don't understand. And I wanted to like bring it up so people maybe will discuss about it and maybe I will learn something about it. But I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Yep, that was pretty much it. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you some other time. Bye.